Okay, so welcome back to Unfiltered, episode 2. This one was actually filmed before the first one was aired, so unfortunately we haven't got around to your guys' questions yet, but we will be doing that fairly soon, so don't panic, your questions will be answered. In today's episode, we have the man, Mr. Mercedes even, Gytis over there. Gytis, in the last episode, we basically introduced ourselves, how we come to the Car Edition, and what car we drive, and who you think is the worst driver. So if you want to weigh in on that quickly.
Okay, how I came to this company? Probably Prince invited me maybe 10 times.
I was trying, yes. I was trying for years. Yeah, I did try.
And then, and then he convinced me to come.
Yeah. Good decision?
I think it's good.
Yeah? Okay, I'm glad. That's good. Gytis was a tough cookie, bro.
He was. I mean, even just seeing him come in and out.
I didn't want to leave my phone for. That's the main reason.
Okay.
That's what it was, the days? Shit.
Yeah, but that's like 12 hours.
Still, you got 4 days off then.
I get that.
He could do all of his private jobs. There were never days off for Gytis.
Days off.
They were still working on cars.
You take
days off to work.
You got almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. To be fair, it does. You do love traveling, so it does make sense. Yeah, I get that.
That's the main thing.
And then, what car do you drive?
C350 V6 petrol.
Of course, it's a Mercedes, isn't it?
What else?
Of course.
But you like it though, yeah? Happy with it?
For the moment, I enjoy it. Well, how long I got it? Month?
Yeah, about a month. Yeah.
Before that, what was it? S-Class? You blew that up.
No.
He had the Ibiza.
He had the BMW.
He did have a BMW.
Don't forget
Mr.
that.
Mercedes had a BMW.
Yes.
And he loved that car as well, I might add. He loved that.
Killed him inside.
He did to say it, but he was so happy with smiles when he turned up in it, wasn't he? He loved that car.
Yeah, 5 Series, yeah? That was good as well. Goodbye.
That was in a really good nick, to be honest.
First time I met you, what did you have? You had a Honda Accord, right?
Yeah, I think so. 2.4.
2.4, yeah, that's the one, yeah. That was nice. Had some nice wheels as well on it. Yeah, that was decent.
This Japan racing.
Yeah. Ooh. Of course, you would have loved that. Yeah.
I've heard him go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Yep. Well, it's a good thing the camera is not picking up my hard on.
Oh, it is. They're good.
Man, it's a Honda. Come on.
That is true. While on the topic of cars, I've got somebody coming to look at my S3 this weekend, and I hope it goes. I've got 2 people coming.
Straight cash?
Yeah, just straight cash. And I found last night what I want. Okay, but
what do you want?
I'm gonna keep a secret. It's not a common car.
240i.
Does everyone here want to have a guess? And then what I'll do is I'll get everyone. It's not like it's definitely a downgrade. It's sub 10 grand.
Okay, it's a sports car or like 4-door or something.
It's like it's a sports car. It's 2-door. It's not like sports car. It's sports hatch, 150 to 250 horsepower. That's the range it's in, and it's sub 10 grand. So everyone in the comments can guess what they think it is. And then, what does everyone...
Bad group or not?
Nah.
Nah?
Is it not European?
No.
Petrol or diesel?
European.
Petrol.
So,
no way you're going to buy
Toyota GT86?
No.
MX-5 again?
No. No.
You're going to buy a Jap.
It's not Jap.
Not Jap.
No.
It's going to be German.
He said not European.
Mustang 2.3 EcoBoost.
It's not Euro. No fucking way. No. You can't pick one out for sub 10 grand, I don't think. You might be able to. I don't know.
Well, the 4-cylinder ones, surely.
Maybe, because they did not sell. They hit the fucking ground and stayed there.
It's intrigued me now. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll let you guys think about that. But everyone in the comments, get guessing, see if you can think what it is. Who's going to be the first one to get it right?
Nah.
Well, were you enjoying your...
I enjoy the Alpha, but I understand things can go wrong.
And they do. It's Italian.
You understand where you get involved.
Yeah, I firmly understand now.
If he tries to drive it anywhere between 2 and 4 p.m, it just doesn't work. It's asleep.
Bro, the other day, imagine this. I took it to storage. Came back, the central AC bits weren't working. Turned it off and turned it back on. Them shits were working. Thinking, how?
It's Italian. It's just gone sleep.
Yeah.
It's a temperament. It's a temperament. You pissed it off, and it says, okay, I don't work now.
That is literally it. First things first, other than the cars on today's episode, is going to be garage confessions. What is the weirdest thing you've ever found in a car? Customer stories from hell.
I have a funny cabin filter story.
There we go. This is what we want.
So basically, it was a Fiat Panda. Owner of the car was like a mid-50s, 60s, 60-year-old lady. And kid you not, she was a hoarder. Like,
I didn't think he was going to finish that word.
I thought you were going to say she was a whore. I was like, oh shit. What'd you find? Hella dodos in the back or something?
and she came in because she put screen wash in her coolant. Obviously, we sorted it out. It's a Fiat Fire engine, so it didn't care.
Yeah.
It just kept on going. But she was like, okay, so now we sorted it out. Can you do a full service for me? Well, like, yeah, of course, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't driven the car. I haven't dealt with the car at the time. So they gave it to me, and I opened the door. And you know the scenery when you open your wheelie bin?
Mm-hmm.
The driver's seat was the only seat that you were able to occupy.
Nah.
But even then, you had to push some stuff over, and it reeked. And then my boss goes like, okay, just do the pollen filter. So I open the passenger door. Shit just flows out of the car. I'm like, no, you can't make me. This is over my pay grade. I'm absolutely no. I refuse to do that. It was like, okay, you know what? I wouldn't do that either. So actually, my boss told her off that if she wants to be our customer, she have to, like get rid of at least most of the shit she needs to get rid of.
Used to have a customer exactly the same. Literally, car was just full of takeaway wrappers, rubbish, fag ash. Literally looked like he had pulled up with a passenger, and it wasn't. And he has to come in. He's like, "Yeah, my car's in for a service, right?" Because it was one of like a family friend of the garage he used to own. We used to phone his mum and dad. His mum and dad used to come down with black bin bags, empty the car, and they were like, "Can you still do it?" I'm like, would you want... I said, the pollen filter was underneath the scuttle on the inside, underneath the glove box. Really? Would you want to lay on that floor after I've just seen what you've just taken out of it? No, McDonald's, fish and chips, like curry sauce. But I'll tell you what, he was an engineer, and he was fucking clever. He was nuts, absolutely nuts. Mm-hmm. Like, you watch him on a mill or a lathe, anytime he would make an adjustment, he'd make like a robot noise or something and go beep, beep,
that's
beep,
not
beep,
an excuse.
But he could fucking do it. He'd look at that. He'd look at it and go, "That's a foul out."
Yeah, but that's the trade-off for being a genius,
Yeah, he used to talk to himself in the window.
And you don't know personal hygiene. It's like
He was crazy, man.
Or some people, they don't have social skills, like at all. But they are really good on some machines.
Talked to fucking anyone and everyone, including himself. Our waiting bay used to have a window next to it, which we put like a one-way glass mirror thing on. He just used to talk to himself while his car's up for MOT. It's crazy.
I found dirty underwear once.
Dirty I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Fuck it up. Yeah.
Nah, you'd be surprised how many people have
like fucking underwear in the fucking car, and it was a woman as well.
In the boot, at least.
Yeah, it was on the back passenger.
How many times you beat in a car though?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that.
And you got to think, like, you take them off and you just whatever, say like
So
a car's pulling up, you're just putting your shorts back on or something, or they're just pulling their dress back down or something. You just forget about it. Yeah, I've been there.
Panty.
Any skid marks?
Nah, if it's skid marks, I wouldn't serve her. I'll tell you that now. Oh yeah, that's.
I tell you the worst thing ever. Not even the worst thing, but like the most shock thing ever found in a car was going to do a pollen filter, because it's always a pollen filter. It's either doing the pollen filter or searching for a locking wheel nut, because customers saying, "I open the glove box and there it is, dildo." I was like, okay,
oh, shit, was it clean?
Cool. I don't know, man. It smelled right though. I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, I just opened a glove box and it was there, and I was about to do the pollen filter. I'd come to the end of the service. She was like, "I don't have a locking wheel nut." I was like, "Okay, cool, no worries." And she didn't. So I opened a glove box and I was like, "Oh look, there's a locking wheel nut behind the back." And I was like, "Do I I was like, do I grab the locking wheel nut? So
gloves on.
I put my gloves on. I grabbed this thing. I put it on the seat, and then grabbed the locking wheel nut, and I put it next to it, and I shut the glove box.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
I was like, do you know what? I want you to know, I've seen your dirty stories.
Some people don't care.
The car park was out the front. I used to be able to see the customers turn up, and oh my god, you should have seen her face when she got.
Was there anything weird you found in a car?
Once my mate bought a Mitsubishi from America.
Uh-huh.
In a spare wheel area, we found a dead snake.
I think I'd shit my pants. I'd shit my pants.
You're lying.
Probably the car been loaded, to be shipped to Europe.
Yeah. From traffic.
With 2 months. And the animal get trapped.
2 months.
Imagine like, oh yeah, I got a flat on the side of the road. You go and take your flat out, and you just go and take your spare tire out, and there's a fucking snake. Alive or dead, I'm shitting pants.
Imagine you like daily using it, and one morning you find it in your car alive.
But I was like finished.
So you see some of them videos of like Australia, bro. These people are just driving their cars, or they go to open their car, put the hand under, and a fucking spider comes out. Or the sun's in their eyes, they pull the sun visor down, and this just hand-sized spider. It just makes a web, comes down and blocks the sun.
You're looking for your seatbelt buckle and you get the bite.
Yeah. Pull your seatbelt around, it just starts hissing. Like, what the fuck, man? That's
crazy.
Do you know what? I would love to visit Australia, but if anything can kill you, sting you, poison you, it's down there.
There's a top tip. Don't leave the city.
Yeah, but even then, surely there's got to be something that
suburbs are invaded by animals and critters.
I was thinking about doing that, like going out there and doing that like FIFO thing, going work in the mines for a little bit, but that was obviously before all of this started. But
no, you wanted to be a miner.
Nah, like you can go and work on the trucks in the mines, and they earn good money out there. Like the shifts are long, but it's really, really good money.
There was advertisement as well.
There's huge advertisement. I think it's like
100,000 a year.
Like 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off or something. But you live there. They supply your food.
Accommodation, supply, everything.
Yeah, literally everything is supplied. So people spend like no money.
That's nice.
Free snakes.
Yeah, but you are surrounded by all the animals and shit. Oh, it's crazy.
Potential death every inch.
Yeah, it's literally surrounded.
You enjoy safari.
That's worst thing you found in a car. But what would you say is the worst car? Now we'll do two: the worst looking car and the worst car to work on.
Worst car to work on.
And then obviously same.
In general, or
in general,
brand
can be
or exact model.
You can be. Do both. Do like a brand, and then because it might be different. Like you're exactly like I know one that I fucking hate to work on, but then I know a brand that I also. It's to be fair, it's the same brand, so it don't really. Sorry, too tough.
I'm still thinking about this dildo situation in the car. So wait, when would you use this shit? What? Just in traffic? You just like pull it out? I'm like
on the motorway because cars are passing by. No one can see you.
Bro, so you just put that shit.
You never know when you need this.
No, I'm just saying.
It's just like,
just the logic is mad.
Some people,
it's like the gun or the condom.
She might be
better
like,
have it and not use it.
Boom.
Yeah.
And that's why you see I can't remember what advert it was for condoms, but you should always keep them in the car. Do you remember the advert for condoms? I don't know who it was or what it was, American, Australian. This guy walked into a house. His girlfriend's sister's there, laying on the bed, like, "Oh, baby, come to me." Blah.
You sure it was an
blah.
advertisement?
Yeah. It was definitely an advertisement. Oh, bro, I've been through some sisters, so let's not even go there. Yeah, she was laying on the bed, like, "Oh yeah, baby, she's out. Like, it's all me, this, that, and the other." And the guy's like, run into the car. His girlfriend's in the car. She's like, "Oh, baby, I knew you wouldn't cheat on me." And as he's closing the glove box, you can just see the condoms. Like, he's like, "Yeah, no, definitely wasn't gonna." That's why people keep stuff in the car. She didn't want her boyfriend to know that her dildo she got was bigger than him. So that's it. It's just self-esteem thing, probably.
Probably at home she doesn't get satisfied.
That's it. So it was on the way to work. She pulls up in the car park and just
Just a quickie.
on the way home. She stopped off for a McDonald's cheeseburger. She's eating a double cheese and stuffing her
cheese.
cheese. Of course, you're leaving it there, and then I mean, you know what it is here. Whenever you find something funny, you're like, guys,
Yeah.
come and look at this.
Wait, is it just
So it's just
thrown in
there.
or is packed in some box or something?
It was just there on its own.
Straight.
It just straight pink.
Straight, yeah.
Did she have some wipes next to it just in case?
But I was not. I was just.
Any wet wipes around?
There was nothing there.
Saying that, yeah, weirdly. Sorry, off topic, yeah. People and missus were driving. wait.
It's gonna be a weird
Okay.
connection.
She shouted, she's like, there's a fucking dildo on the road. And I'm like, what? Are you crazy? Bro, I span back and there was a massive dildo like this big just hanging on the curb. And I was like, how? Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, apparently they didn't need that.
Yeah, nuts.
That's another one for Ford, then, isn't it? Found on road dildo.
Boom.
Okay, let's get on with cars, yeah.
We'll go
Enough dildos.
Gytis first. Worst looking car, and then worst car to work on, brand or specific model.
Worst looking car. I would say Pontiac Aztek.
Oh, what?
I don't know if everyone knows
Is it
yet.
kind of like an SUV crossover?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah. Oh, yeah, that shit's clapped.
Ugly as hell. That thing is ugly as hell.
Yeah, that's fair.
Really ugly.
And then worst brand or then specific car can be different. Like if you've had an absolute horror story.
Worst brand to work on, I think it's a Subaru. They're good cars, they're nice cars to drive, everything. But how everything's made, car 10 years old, everything rusty underneath. Torch you need to use on every bolt. The boxer engine, even the fucking spark plugs. it's a mission to take out.
You know, that's fair. That's completely fair, you know.
I wouldn't get many Subarus, so
No.
Here it's
Also,
very unpopular.
I think they drive like shit. I hate them. I've driven a couple and it's literally... It's like, how can I explain it? It's like it's on a bungee cord.
But was it looked
It's like you're pulling it back, you're pulling it back, you're pulling it back. You put your foot down, there's nothing. And then you reach £4,000 and it's fucking hurls a screaming cat at you. It's like... I think it's just shit. The drivability is terrible.
yeah, I never drove a normal one. So everything that I drove was tuned like STIs, WXs, but
So you never try something standard Forester or something like that?
never tried that.
I think they drive horrible. I think they drive...
So my experience is
shit.
completely different. They sound great. The power.
I don't even like the sound. I like nothing about. I like nothing about a Subaru.
Nice, especially H6, the six-cylinder ones.
It sounds good.
Subaru or Evo then? Similar, because that's another big.
Which one to choose?
Yeah, well, if you just, we'll
Evo.
keep it quick.
Evo.
There you go. Yeah.
I have too much influence from Colin McRae, so I have to stick with the Subaru.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. He's
But it's a
crazy.
lot of money to kind of get like crazy power from him. When I mean crazy, like 500 brake and that, you're spending crazy amount of
Yes, because
Yeah.
boxer engine is pretty imbalanced engine, so you have to work really hard to squeeze reliable power out of it. Unreliable power, you can get it easy, but then it's a throwaway item after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you, Akush, worst looking car and least favorite car to work on?
Worst looking car for me is for a long time now is Fiat Multipla. I think that
Mine's the same car.
I think whoever
Great car. 6 seats, 3 in the front.
mind you, if I want to be really honest, it drives amazing. When I've driven a 1.9
To
diesel,
be fair, I've been in one. It's alright. It's actually not bad.
Easy. It's very easy to drive. You can see your surroundings because the doors are low, windows are big, and for what it is, it actually drives kind of nice. But that's the same car I hate to work on. So similar reason like the Subaru, it's rusty. It's super rusty, and after a couple years, first clutch went, and you have to take the subframe off to get to the gearbox. Now, like I said, just after a couple of years, those bolts in the chassis, they just broke free, and you had to cut the chassis to get the bolts out to lower the subframe.
Yeah, that shit sounds terrible.
So I had to change like a power steering pump. Basically, drive shaft, alternator, starter motor has to come out just to get to that thing. It's awful. It's awful work.
And this car got one of the most expensive cat converters.
Yeah, I remember there were a lot of people stealing it one day. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Joe, a lot of the time it's like Japanese cars that have the most expensive. Like, literally, where I used to work, there was a guy who had a Honda. Just a Honda Civic, old, like nothing, just a normal one, 3 times in 3 months. We were literally cat,
Honda
cat, cut off.
yes.
And it's nuts. And he just left it. In the end, he just left it parked up and fucked off. Fucked off. He didn't do nothing with it. The car got clamped. Exhaust was still off. We were like, holy shit, this guy's luck is insane. But yeah, for me, I think worst looking cars got to be Fiat Multipla. Has to be that Fiat Multipla. I think it's ugly. Or I can't remember if it's a Nissan or something, but it's like a really square looking. Looks like a cube. Is it called a cube? I think it might be called a cube. I think they're awful, but I've seen a couple that are like lowered and stuff like that, and then they don't look too bad. But yeah.
So don't forget they have generations. So the second generation, or maybe it's just a facelift, I'm not sure about this, they actually look okay-ish.
Oh man, I just think it's awful. I had a friend who owned one, and he had this car and he got caught speeding twice within like 9 minutes.
Oh no.
He was on his way to this girl's house, got caught speeding by the van, picked her up, went back to his, got caught speeding by the same van. One was enough for speed awareness course, the other one was points and a fine. No way in this fucking car. Imagine like his embarrassment anyway, because it wasn't his car, it was like a, can't remember why he had it, but he had it for whatever reason.
Like a quarter?
Like a stopgap kind of thing. Like he wasn't into his car, or like just wasn't meant to be his for that point. But yeah, literally got caught speeding twice in it within like 9 minutes. Fucking nuts. So unlucky. Imagine turning up to this bird's house and she opens the door and outside is a Fiat Multipla. Fucking hell.
That turns you on.
She was, yeah. Wow. She.
2 sofas in the car.
Yeah, exactly.
You can do anything.
Where's all the room you need?
You remember old Renault Twingo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This front seats folds down with the rear seats. And
Yes, you can make it
like
better.
a
Yeah,
bed.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And I think, was there C4 that can do the same thing? You know, the one that you can convert to like a convertible, because they had the pillars and stuff like that.
I don't know, man.
Oh, the C3 Pluto.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it had the canvas top, but only in the middle, because it wasn't fully detachable. You just
Protracted it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the Fiat 500 convertible that's literally just a bit of cloth roof that does this. And then for me, I think Jaguar Land Rover is probably the worst brand to work on. I think some of their designs, I think, are terrible. Like an old Freelander, hate it. Like where they put the old fuel filter on a Freelander in the rear wheel arch, and then no prime pump. Are you fucking kidding me? That's awful. Or Honda Civic diesel fuel filter that's like fucking right underneath the battery. Jaguar Land Rover are probably my least favourite brand. And then actually some of the Mercedes bits as well, I don't like that, the Euro 5, Euro 6 Vito that I done that DPF on. That was awful. They're all e-bolts, right? And that's great. But the amount of different type of e-sockets you need shallow, you need deep, you need spanners, you need short spanners, you need long spanners. There was fuck all room. None of it made any sense. I just did not like it at all. But I would say if I had to pick one, it would be Jaguar Land Rover.
Look at this. How he walks into.
That's because he's just bought a Jag, by the way, and he's found out that his front bumper's held on with wood screws, so
Let's not talk about
he's pissed.
I love Jags. I think they're alright still. But anyway, ugliest car, I would say Ford Focus Mark 1.
Really? You know?
Yeah. No, the saloon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the saloon. I don't understand how you're going to put that back.
When it's
when it's clearly it was meant to be a hatch, yeah. Then you got that little bit at the end.
I've got a real crazy story about an M3 and a Greek guy. So
Great guy or Greek guy?
Greek, as in
He's not great.
Yeah.
he's the owner of some restaurants, so he's got dough. Came in with a M3, but the F series.
Nice.
He bought it mapped, coilovered, everything. Basically, they made it
Raped.
they made it the track day weapon, what he was intended to do. The guy came in, he said, well, the ride's too rough, so can you just revert it back to the original shocks? I was like, okay, it's a bit weird because, the coilovers are actually upgrading the handling of the car, much more room for adjustment and all that. Anyway, okay, we put the original shocks back on. The ride is still too rough. I'm like, it's an M3. Like, please do indulge me. What do you expect from an M3? It's a track day car. The exhaust is too loud. I'm like, you have the original exhaust. You still have the cats in there, so it's not going to get quieter than that. But the cabin is too loud. And he actually gave us 2 huge rolls of sound deadening material, which he wanted us to fit under his interior. And I told the boss, like, you know what? I see 30 grand of carbon fiber in that interior. I ain't going to touch it, sorry. Also, what are you on about? It's an M3. It's not going to be... You bought the wrong car. But
It sounds like fires remorse.
You wanted to buy an Alpina, and for some reason you bought an M3, and you want to make something else out of it, which would ruin the car. But anyway, there was a plug, because these are active adaptive suspensions. So there was a plug, and the tab was broken on it. So it wouldn't stay on. So customer was there, because he knows. So he's one of the one who knows. He has data logging, and he's got a friend in the US who's like helping him out doing the car and all that. So he's there with his laptop trying to clear a fault code of the offside rear shock. And I showed him, look, this is the plug, broken, but push it on, hold it on by hand, because the fault code wouldn't clear. I was like, just let's make sure it's not the plug. So he pushes it on, keeps it on. I try to clear the code won't clear. I was like, okay, so you have either the shock or a wiring issue. Okay. So he accepts it. He goes away. 2 days later, he comes back, fuming. He flies into the workshop, gets up to my face, like so close, starts shouting at me like, you haven't told me that the fucking plug is broken, and now I'm running around in fucking circles because of you. I'm like, dude, you held the plug on with your hand for the very same reason. He was just kept going on and on and on. I was like, okay, I put my hands up, I stepped back. I was like, really sorry, I can't help you anymore. If you have any problems with the quality of the work, please put it up in the office. We will find the owner of the company there.
That's when people like me picks up. I think it's very hard if they not mechanically minded. It's very hard to explain things and for them to understand, okay, this has gone wrong. This is how much it costs. And potentially it might not work because you're trying to save your money, because you're kind of about money. So here's the bill, pay for it, and it's not guaranteed. I think that is the hardest thing to kind of say to someone.
We need to explain them, like, where you can save and where not. So if they not agree, then just cancel.
The majority of the people want to save. And let's say you're in the middle of the job.
But there is things where you can save and where you not.
Give you an example. A car that came in about a month ago, right? So started work on it. Customer, obviously we find out it's a bigger job than we initially came in for. Said to the customer, okay, it's going to be a lot more money. You kind of gave us a rough idea of your budget. It's going to blow your budget, but we're already in it. Are you happy to go ahead? No. Here's my cap. Do what you can in that cap. How can you deal with that? It's like, and the thing is, we actually spent a whole day free labor just to kind of help out the customer.
Then
But the thing is,
warranty till the gates.
yeah, but people don't understand that. They still want to set the budget and they still expect something to work 100%, but you don't have the funds to kind of get it there. That's when it gets tricky.
I think it complicates the matter further when they are like slightly mechanically minded.
Yeah.
So they have an idea what they're talking about, but they never actually held a spanner in their hands.
Oh, yeah.
So they know, okay? That's their attitude from the get-go. They know. So why wouldn't you do it that way? man, that pisses me.
That's a little bit of knowledge is dangerous.
Yes.
You know a little bit about anything, you think you can do everything, and you can't.
Yeah, talking about it and actually executing it is like really far
two
apart.
completely different things. But I think, like, if somebody comes in and has a budget, Aka said it great in a video once, buy a bicycle. Like,
Yeah.
if you want your car fixed,
Sorry.
you need it fixed right. Say for whatever reason, the thing that puts them over the budget is a thermostat housing, right? Because it was probably some sort of BMW that needed a thermostat housing or oil filter housing or something that when you've got the engine out, you notice these things are leaking and they'll go, nah, I don't want that. I don't want to spend the money. Okay, fine, no worries. You then put the whole car back together 2 months down the line or a month down the line or whatever. They come back and they say, since you've done my car, I've got an oil leak.
No, I do it for
Well,
free because it's
actually-
under warranty.
We told you needed. No, you never actually said it. I'm like, well, actually, we did. We're now having to record like all of our phone calls and stuff because people are literally saying like, you never said that.
They try, of course.
And as they are trying, everyone's going to try. You know, it's part and parcel of what today's society is. Everybody wants to save money, and some people will, let's face it, just be pure cocks to try and do that.
Yep.
That's the way it is. They'll come back, they'll go, oh, I've got an oil leak. That weren't there before you'd done that. Or, you know, say you're now on the thermostat housing. Car's overheated because it's dropped all the coolant out. Or my thermostat's not opening. Or this, that and the other. And you're trying to explain it to them like, look, this job isn't going to be 100% because you didn't want to spend the money. And then you try and give them a car back that's not like
100%.
for whatever reason. Yeah, we'll obviously try and do it to the best of our abilities, but say it's got still a slight coolant leak or whatever, and they're like, well, I don't want a coolant leak. Trying to explain that to them, where it's like, you didn't want to spend the money, so you're still going to have an issue, and then they're like, well, I don't want issues, and then it's like a vicious circle of just people being cocks.
I think we definitely do try. I could say that. We definitely try our best to kind of like find a middle ground with them, and probably
100%,
in
yeah.
a sense we probably was throw in a couple of bits for free just to kind of like make it better than it should go out as.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, you haven't got the money, but it's a thermostat, like you said. Okay, how much is it? If it's like, okay, let's say 50, 60 pounds, okay, it's going to cost you maybe another hour or two. And it's kind of like, gets the job done. Yes, you're losing a bit of money, but sometimes it's part of the game, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Well, the biggest variable is always the customer. The guy with the Ibiza, where we changed the engine like 3 or 4 times, and by the end of it, he was really, really, really angry. Don was about to slap him.
Yeah. So this guy wanted the engine swap for like £300. And it's like the engine that he got was absolutely terrible. Do you know what? I think it's my fault to a certain degree, because I'm a sucker for like people with sob stories.
That is,
Yeah. He was like, listen.
What kind of stories?
He was like, listen, bro, I hardly got any money. I'm doing deliveries to feed my
Somebody is
family.
ill in the family.
Yeah, he was like, listen, bro, I'm the only person working. I'm trying my best. I just need this car back on the road so I can basically start earning some money for my family. And I'm like, man. I've been in positions where I had like £10 like to last me a week, and I got a car, and I'm thinking, fuck, am I actually gonna make it, kind of thing. So when people tell me certain things like that, I'm thinking, fuck, okay, cool. I will try to help out as much as I can, but I help out and you're a dick? Wait, fuck, you know, it's like, what is the point? Like, you get to a point, you're like, is it even worth helping out people? I know you shouldn't feel like that. You shouldn't say things like that. In some cases, people are just dicks.
that is how it is in this trade, though. You try and help somebody out, and they zero appreciation for it, like at all. There was another case recently where I made a mistake. I forgot to put a pollen filter in a car before it went for MOT. Okay, so we had an MOT slot booked. I serviced it before it went for MOT because I had a break. It was then due for MOT, so I didn't have time to put the pollen filter in, and it went for MOT. The customer then picked it up straight from the MOT station, so it never come back and got a pollen filter.
Oh, no.
He's just had his car service and he's checked everything.
Did he taste the oil?
That was basically how it went, you know. He saw that we didn't change his pollen filter, and I spoke to him personally. I phoned him up and I said, look, completely mistake by me. It went for an MOT. It never come back and got it changed. If you want to come back, I'll fit it, no problem. Like, absolutely we'll even bring somebody out to you, fit your pollen filter on your driveway. If not, we'll even come and collect the car. We'll do it back here. He was then like, I don't trust nothing you've done. You didn't do a video on my car, so I trust nothing. I want you to do a video, this, that, and the other. So we're like, okay, fine. We'll come and collect your car. We'll do a video on it. Then our Range Rover died, so we couldn't go and collect the car. So then we had to say to him, like, are you all right to drive here? And then he did, in the end, drive here, got his pollen filter done. He was here. No problem. Like, I spoke to him, he was absolutely fine. I couldn't be apologetic enough. He then went away, went back to his house, and just wrote a really shitty review. Also then took his spark plugs out, said, you've never changed my spark plugs. He sent us a video of the spark plugs. It was literally like sparkling brand new. Coating was white, the threads were still pure silver, no rust, but on the tip there was just a little bit of black on one of the corner bits.
Guess what? Internal combustion.
I was like, it's inside an engine. It's on fire. That whole thing is on fire. So yeah, it's probably going to have some sign of a burn at some point. He's like, no, I know spark plugs. These have not been changed. You've not changed anything. You haven't done anything to my car.
Which car?
He knows.
We cannot disclose which car.
No.
But the issue with that, he found a loophole and he was just angling for full refund. And because of that, because this is the problem, like, because we're on social media, it's like with certain things, I will categorize it as small things. You're just going to have to let it go. Yes, you're losing money, but you're going to have to let it go because you're trying to build a brand. So people understand that and people take advantage of it, but we're kind of like in a situation like, okay, it's small enough, just
you know them people now then, don't you? And you just go, okay, look, I'm not being funny, we don't want your business again. If you want to be like that, you want to try and take advantage of us when really we have helped you out.
How many would you say, like out of 10 or out of 20, you got problems with the customer? Let's say, how often?
It's down to the caliber of the customer. Majority of the times, it's like
you got, let's say, every week, at least one.
Yeah, I'll probably say, each week at least one.
Yeah, easily.
The problem is the way we're set up. People bring their cars kind of like last resort, or they've taken to multiple garages, bring it here for us to fix something. And majority of the times, it's not just one thing. There's multiple things.
Yeah.
So when you come here, we'll be like, okay, we found this. We're going to the job. Oh, we found this. Then your bill just kind of goes up because there's multiple things. And people find it very hard to accept that. Very, very hard. Some customers, don't get me wrong, are cool. They'll be like, okay, this is what we found. Okay, cool. Just go ahead. Just make sure it's 100%. Those, I love them.
Very few and far between, but wow, aren't they amazing?
It just...
For now, that's it for this one, guys. Again, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments what your funniest/worst thing you've ever found in a car. Let us know what your funniest/worst customer stories are.
Yeah,
and let us know what your ugliest and least favourite cars to work on are, because we are going to be getting through these questions. We will be getting back to you, but thanks for listening and thanks for watching.